The following is a demonstration of the construction of an inscribed circle in a triangle. Let's use SOL Tools Practice. It will take a moment for that to load. And we will be using screen 4. In order to create an inscribed circle, we will have to do 2 angle bisector constructions and 1 perpendicular bisector construction through a point, not on a line. Let's start with angle bisection. Take my compass, position at point B. I'm going to bisect angle B. That creates 2 points that I will now use. And now if I take my straight edge tool from point B through this point, I have just bisected the angle right here and here. Now I'm going to leave the actual bisector on the screen, and I'm going to erase everything else I did. So I'll erase the first arc, the second arc, and the third arc. Now I will do another angle bisector. This time I will go to angle C. I need to make 1 arc. That creates 2 new points. And I will use those 2 points. Shorten this a little bit. Make an arc. Keep the same distance. Move to this point. Make another arc. That creates an intersection. And now I can use my straight edge tool from point C through this point. I want to extend that. So I now have 2 angle bisectors for 2 of the angles of the triangle. I'm going to erase the markings for the second angle bisector. I'll erase the first arc, second arc, and third arc. And what I'm left with are just the angle bisectors themselves. I'm trying to focus on and look at the intersection of those 2. That will be the center of my circle, or the in-center. I now need to figure out a radius for that circle. That'll be the center, but I have to determine a radius, and I do that by doing a perpendicular bisector. I'm now going to get rid of or erase the angle bisectors and just leave the in-center. Now I'm going to treat the problem as a problem where I am determining a perpendicular bisector, a perpendicular through this point and perpendicular to AC. I could have chosen any one of the sides. I'm going to choose AC. And if I want the bisector, perpendicular bisector to go through this point, I need to shorten this up a little bit. I need to intersect AC in 2 spots. I'll mark there and there. So I've used my new point, my in-center, to create an arc that gives me 2 points. I've decided to use from this point to this point as my segment. And now I use those 2 points to do a perpendicular bisector. just make sure that your compass is set to more than half the distance from endpoint to endpoint. I'll extend this just a little bit more. And since I know this is going to intersect with the in-center, I'm only going to make arcs above AC. I keep the same distance. 2 arcs, 1 intersection. And now my straight edge can be drawn from the in-center through that point. And what I'm now focusing on is just the distance from here to here. So from the in-center to here. That's the distance I was looking for. That's going to be my radius. I set my compass to that distance if I can. Hopefully I can. I can. Lock it. That should be close to each of the sides. That's pretty good. We wanted it to touch here and here. That was good enough for the compass tools that we are using, and we now have our inscribed circle within the triangle. I could further get rid of this, the perpendicular bisector and the arcs that we used to create it. And now I can see that my circle is inscribed. Let's take a look at this through mathopenreference.com. We'll exit. Move full screen. This is the same exact construction shown in a slightly different way. We began with an angle bisector. Straight edge creates that. Then we do another angle bisector. Where the two bisectors meet is called the in-center. From the in-center, we need to create a segment that we are going to bisect and create a perpendicular through. There's the perpendicular. We're only interested in the radius from the in-center to the side, and that creates our inscribed circle. Let's look at that one more time.